Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead, and it's time for dinner, supper. I am making this week all freezer foods, so things that have come out of the freezer, and we're going to make it into fun, quick, easy meals, because I like easy. So, we're making 3-ingredient shredded chicken and gravy today. So, I've got my chicken out of the oven, or out of the freezer. And because they look like really, really big breasts, I'm going to chop them in half. Because I think they'll be easier to shred with them cut in half instead of great big chunks like that. And it won't take as long to cook either. So, yeah, that's still frozen a little bit. Even though we took it out last night. I guess I got a cold refrigerator. So we're going to get all these cut in half. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. Mondays are always good, right? So they say, huh? But I guess we make every day what we want to make it, right? So that's the main thing. Now the chicken that I didn't use, I will put back in the refrigerator because I need it for something else, so no big deal. So let's move this off to the side here. We don't need my big old we don't need my big knife anymore either. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. I've never made this before, but it looks really good, so I hope that it is. Oh, I thought for a minute it was going to be one that gave me a lot of trouble. I was going to say, no, don't do that. Ta-da! Now, if you guys would take the time to like, share, and subscribe, that would be great. My views really are down big time, and I could sure use the help. Then we're going to use a packet of chicken gravy mix, and we're going to add that to it. And then we're going to mix it up really, really well. This looks so good on the recipe that I'm like, oh yeah. We want to mix that in completely with the soup. I've seen a big chunk in there. That's not what we want. No big chunks. That actually looks like it's a piece of chicken. Maybe it is. Because I'm like trying to get rid of it, and I think it's a piece of chicken. Alright. So now we're going to take our 9x13 pan that we put all that chicken in, and we're going to dump it over all the chicken. Who says good has to be hard, right? And you want to make sure that all that chicken is covered with your soup mixture. Just like so. Then you want to take your piece of aluminum foil, and you want to make sure that it's on there really nice and tight. I'm only saying what the directions say, so. Make sure it's nice and tight. I would think you want it tight because you want some of the condensation to thin out that soup. Then you're going to put this in a 400-degree oven. And you want it in there for about 45 minutes. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it. And it's going to be amazing. So we'll be back in just a minute. So the chicken is done. So the other thing I did is I took the last container of mashed potatoes that I have out of the freezer, which is still frozen. I thought it'd be thawed by now too, but so I'm going to put it in a can. And I'm just going to turn it on low and let it kind of thaw out by itself here. So in the meantime, we need to shred this chicken. It doesn't have to be super thin shreds or anything like that. Just make sure it's shredded up. This smells so good, you guys. Oh. Look at that. I mean, you can shred it as thin or as thick as you want it. I'm going to do mine not real tiny, because I like to get a nice bite of chicken would be good. Alrighty. Now I'm going to taste this real quick before I finish shredding it all, and make sure that it doesn't need anything else. Let me grab a spoon here. See if it needs any salt and pepper, because it says add salt and pepper if needed. Tom and Courtney are stuck in another traffic jam again. I tell you, it's been really bad the last week. That's good. But I think I'm just going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. And then once I get the rest of that chicken shredded up, then I'll mix all that in with it. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I got the potatoes warmed back up. All I did is add a little bit of more milk to it and whipped it up a little bit better. But look at this. They look yummy. Let me try it with the potatoes and piece of chicken and the gravy. That is delicious. Quick and easy. Everything's out of the freezer except for the soup and the mix and my vegetables, but all the main stuff out of the freezer. So that's really, really good, actually. And as soon as Tom gets home, I'll have him do a taste test for you. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm just dandy.
There's Din Din.
Traffic was hell today. That was just nicely I can say about it.
That's our frozen mashed potatoes, frozen chicken, and gravy. What do you think?
Delicious.
You like it? What do you think, Jack?
Everything's good.
Everything's good. Tom's drinking orange juice so that we can get rid of that orange juice we used for the carrots. So, there's day 3 of freezer meals. I think that it's pretty good. What do you think?
I think so.
I think so too.
Really good.
So you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and bye, Tom.
Goodbye, what?
You heard me.
Goodbye, Tom.
Bye, Jack.
Bye.
You guys have a blessed night.